All right, JB, Johnny Bedell, Coach Santiago here working with your swing. Let's take a look at your setup here. So setup looks good. Feet are pointed in. You got some good rhythm here with your hands. Like that a lot. We go ahead and start our swing here. Okay. Notice that we've got a little bit of a timing issue here. Okay. And you're like, probably like, Coach, how can I have a timing issue when nobody's throwing the ball? Well, our hands here, let's see if I can grab a square here. Our hands here and our front foot here have a direct relationship. There should be some synchronization in our timing, and that timing should look like when those hands are back, this foot should be down. And if you notice, you're not down. So then in our very next frame, we start walking with our hands. We start taking our hands and our head forward without that foot being down. Okay, and so the rhythm is these two parts of our body have to be connected. When you're done moving our hands back, our front foot should be down and planted, and you create a little bit of a stretching of the rubber band between our hands and our front hip, and that's really what's defined in hitting as separation. And separation leads to torque, torque leads to bat speed. So the first thing I noticed was there's a little bit of a drifting, and that foot never comes down. So I always compare it to boxing. Could you really throw a maximum punch, a right cross, with this foot still in the air? Okay? You could not do that. You have to plant that foot before you could actually throw that punch. Now, as we start to look at our swing, we start to come forward, okay, your hand path is pretty short to the ball. I really like the fact that you were pretty short. There's not a long loop. You do a really great job of limiting it. You do a little bit of a barrel wrap right there, but it's not bad. I can live with that. You don't actually wrap it all the way over here, which is great. So you have a nice short load there, drift a little bit, and as we start to move forward, your lower half does a great job right there. Great job of coming through. Look at the 90-degree angles here that you're making all across your body here, and you do a nice job of getting through the ball and finishing behind yourself. So that's textbook execution in regards to our hand path and our follow through. And even your front foot stays closed pretty well. So very, very proud of you, very, very happy for you and your progress in your swing. But the biggest thing I saw looking at your video is the fact that we've got a little bit of a timing issue between what your hands are doing and what your feet are doing. All right, but not a bad job. Coach Santiago signing off. Thanks, buddy.